Hello, Aquarius. Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Aquarius. The song that was playing when I was shuffling your cards is called Stupid by Kate with a C. Y'all tell me if this is the vibe, right? Always talking about golf. You know I hate it. You really know how to test my patience, and maybe I should remember that. And it's embarrassing. It's been a couple of months now. All this time I still don't know what I want, but I'm kind of bored. I could call you up. And 99% of the time I don't miss you, and I swear I'm doing all right. 99% of the time, but it's different tonight. It's only going to take one push to knock me over, one small text, and I'll be under you. Whee! And I know it's what I shouldn't do, but I'm stupid, and I want to. Is that the vibe? Is that kind of what it looks like? Let's see. Okay. So, run to yours when I get lonely. Break my rules to touch your body. And I know it's what I shouldn't do, but I'm stupid and I want to. Hit you up to make sure that you're on my mind. No, wait. Hit you up to make sure that I'm on your mind. Okay? Is that what they were doing? Or is that what you're doing? It's like a breakup but y'all ain't broke up. So I hit you up to make sure that I'm on your mind. Tell you that I'm having such a good time, but really I'm just drinking too much red wine. And it's not that I don't want you to be happy. It's just that I get a little jealous if you're out and I see you and I know that it's not me with you. I get a little hellish. Did I read that right? Anyway, it's only going to take one push to knock me over. I know it's what I shouldn't do, but I'm stupid and I want to. Somebody could have like this sun-kissed golden skin tone. Or it's like when you look at this person or when they look at you or when y'all look at each other, it's like the sun just comes out, but there's something that's like, it just defies everything you know to be true. It feels like a twin flame. Like if there was a twin flame, this probably would be it. Because I don't know. When I think about twin flame, I don't know. It just feels like the kind of love that it's like I'm supposed to be focusing on this. And this person comes around and just like throws my whole life off. But I love it at the same time. So let's look at this. Aquarius. Queen of Swords, Strength in the reverse. Empress, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you could be dealing with another air sign. Somebody feels led on. I feel like there's a relationship here that has turned cold, or somebody may be confused as to why someone gave up. Or somebody was choosing, but they weren't. They weren't choosing anybody. I feel like somebody was just exploring a lot of different options or creating the illusion of that this is going somewhere. It feels like a led on. It's like you never fulfilled the potential that I saw in you or something like that. Hierophant in the reverse, Page of Wands. Somebody just wanted to hang out. And when it got too heavy, I feel like they did something else. They wouldn't pursue it. Something like that. They would go back to these other ways, other missed opportunities. Something like that. Somebody would just stop investing. And I'm seeing a feminine energy who's starting to see that the person that I desire is not the person that I'm truly connecting with like I want to connect. So I feel like this person had to search deep in order to make a decision on whoever this is. It's like, well, let's just be friends then. Because what you're bringing to the table isn't necessarily what I want for the position that you're trying to fill in my life. So let's just be friends. Because maybe the connection, you know, there's some people that there's some people that may be a better friend than a partner. I'll say that. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, I've kind of lost hope that this could be the wish fulfillment that I thought it was going to be. But there is something here. Because for me, they even thought you were my Ten of Cups. There has to be some sort of connection. But this person is not showing up in a lot of ways as far as a romantic connection is concerned. And I feel like the feminine energy is no longer in denial about that. I feel like okay, so this masculine may have a lot of insecurities, or it could be financial too. But he may have a lot of insecurities that how do I say this? He guards these insecurities by closing off emotionally, by not getting too involved. So this could be something from his past. I don't know. It's usually always something from the past, right? So he likes to have room to maneuver. Remind me of that lyric with Lil Boosie. He said, I got my heart broke at 15 and every girl after that was payback. So it's like somebody who doesn't get too close to situations. Somebody may have realized it's time for me to detach, move on from this. This chapter may be over. Someone's insecurities, it's like it keeps them from moving forward, so they avoid it altogether. You may make this person want to change that. Somebody's very low-key. There's somebody here who wants to be a wife, but maybe they found themselves in a side position that they didn't sign up to be in. I don't know where that came from, but the hesitancy that someone has felt about jumping in with both feet was for a reason. It's almost like if you gotta ask, if you gotta have this many doubts about it, or this many questions in your head, then maybe something here isn't right. Maybe we don't need to move forward with this connection because there's something I can't get out of my mind, or there's something that somebody needs to say, or there should be an apology. There's a truth. Eight of Swords in the reverse. No, Eight of Swords to the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands to the Ace of Swords. There's something that somebody needs to say. And what is that? Somebody needs to go ahead and say it's over. Because deep down, I know. I need to stop giving my energy to this. Move on. I got too many questions about what this person is doing. Like this person's lifestyle. There's something here. Let's see, Aquarius. I feel like somebody's like, even though I do me, I don't want you to do you. I want you all to myself. Isn't that kind of crazy though? Like, what makes us think that we have enough to keep several people tied down in one place? Now, sometimes you can afford, some people can afford to keep a you know, sister, wife, brother, husband type of situation going on. But just because you can afford it don't mean that you can value it. Somebody may have come in contact with somebody who makes them value them versus paying for them. Let's see. Aquarius. 4 of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Swords. Knight of Cups in reverse. Somebody didn't know how to talk to the other person either. Like, it wasn't very, you know, it didn't, your words don't caress me. And I feel like somebody could be born in November or something significant could happen in November, but I feel like the way this person talked, that was a part of the problem. And it's because, like I said earlier, this person uses logic or intellect, or it's like they use that cold demeanor in order to protect something that may be a lot softer on the inside. Something like that. So it's like, I'd rather not get too deep with you. A relationship could have ended because of that. Because I don't like the way you talk to me. So I'm not going to talk to you. Something like that. Somebody may have had like too many insecurities about like unfaithfulness, what's being kept in the dark, something like that. Somebody could be looking back at something that they did. Somebody could have an emotional attachment to something else, like during this relationship, something they hadn't completely, you know, filtered out yet. And it doesn't mean that, you know, nobody's completely healed, but somebody may have came in a little less healed than you should be before you get in a relationship. I don't know. It doesn't mean you have to be completely healed to be in a relationship with somebody. If you're waiting for that, don't waste your time. You know, because sometimes there's certain people who come into our lives to as a catalyst for that change. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't close yourself off to it, but you at least have to come in open and like willing. And I think there was one area of the relationship or several areas of the relationship where somebody wasn't even willing. And that I can't work with. You got to give me something to work with. So with the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like, this shit is way too inconsistent, and it's consistently inconsistent. It's like a pattern of this. And the song that's playing right now is called Sirens. Like, there was red flags just wrapping itself around the place, you know? What does the lyric say? I know it's what I shouldn't do. I know it's what I shouldn't do. I'm seeing the pattern here, right? Run to yours when I get lonely. Break my rules to touch your body. I know it's what I shouldn't do. Knight of Wands in reverse. What's this? The Hangman in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse. I know it's what I shouldn't do, but I'm stupid and I want to. I get it. Honey, story of my life, okay? Let's look at this desire. Very afraid to put my whole feelings into it, though. But I keep putting myself at risk because it's like a nicotine hit. You know what I mean? It's like you nick for this person. A little bit. The smokers know what I mean. This person doesn't make you feel safe emotionally. Okay? They make you overthink things a lot, and then they make you not want to think about it at all. So that's what the desire looks like. What are you overthinking? Well, when is it going to end again? When is that selfish so-and-so going to show up again? Or when are you going to ask for some money? Or when are you going to go cold again? It reminds me of Tina Turner. She said, I was waiting for the real Ike Turner to show up. There he is. Oh. You know what I mean? That's not peaceful. You don't want to be in no damn relationship like that. That's chaos. That's chaos. And it's throwing you off of the shit that you know you should be doing, whatever that is. You probably forgot about that appointment. Or you put off that spa day. Because somebody messed around and changed your mood, you know? Maybe there was something, I don't know, that you were supposed to do with your baby, you know? And this so-and-so done pissed you off, you know? And you end up wasting that time arguing with them on the phone. No. Sometimes we look back and we're like, damn, I was supposed to call my grandma, or I missed my baby's recital, or this and that, or I said I was going to go get my nails done today. Look at my nails. And I'm going today, okay, at the Pisces reading. But I'm forgetting me. I forgot to take care of me. I forgot dealing with this kind of stuff, right? This is why the relationship ended. So somebody got something to say. You was all talk. Ooh, it could be a blame thing. Could be a blame thing. Be careful of that. Because it's as shitty as it sounds. And, you know, I'm coming to this too. So, you can only hurt me if I allow you to. You know. Really. So be careful of that. Somebody could be pointing a finger here. Unrequited love. But there was definitely this masculine just wasn't ready to be faithful. I don't know, he just wasn't ready. King of Wands in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. Very reserved with his emotions. Kind of left you waiting. It's like a part of him wanted to tell. Ooh. What he was holding back though. He was waiting on somebody. So if there was one feminine who, this person wasn't saying that they felt like something was over. Or perhaps they were waiting on someone else to take an offer. Queen of Wands. I feel like there were two feminine energies here. Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Somebody didn't have this masculine's attention because he was waiting on somebody else to open up. But I feel like he was having a problem deciding between these two. These two fell out of sync with each other. But I feel like this is maybe where his heart was. He was still fighting for this connection. This was a strong one for him. I don't know who that... I'm sorry if that's triggering for someone, but it just popped out. It's like maybe he was emotionally unavailable because he was waiting on somebody else who was emotionally unavailable to him. There was a reason that things couldn't move forward. You know, this devil card, let me see. There was some things that this person was hiding too. Could have been juggling or whatever, right? Promiscuity, fear of rejection. So I ain't even gonna put no work into it. I'm gonna just hold back. You should be the one. You know, it could be very entitled. I'm gonna make you do it for me. You know, I had somebody like that. He had an Aquarius moon. Love him to death, though. I really like Aquarius men and women. You know, but I'm straight, so you know I date men for the most part. Anyway, but I take that. I like people, honey. If we connect, we connect. Who knows? Anyway. We were having a conversation about sex. Because I'm an Aries. And a lot of people think that Scorpios is the one. Aries have a very high sex drive. And and I'm an Aries Venus as well. So it's a part of the way that I love. You know what I mean? And so we were having a conversation about that. And, you know, we were noticing that our sex drives were different. And this man had the nerve to say, I can't remember exactly how the conversation went, but I basically it was like, why is you holding out? Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? And I had never experienced that with a man before. Me, no. If anything, I'd be having to fight you off of me. But in this situation, I was like, I know you're turned on. I know how much sexual energy you possess. But you're actively holding it back, and I don't understand why you're doing that. And he said under his breath, I'm trying to train you. I heard it. I said, what'd you say? I'm trying to train you. Baby, the quickest way, if you're dealing with an Aries, that's the quickest way to lose him. I stood up out of my chair, y'all. Don't you ever. You making a big mistake. I'm not sure who that shit flew with. You know what I mean? And I feel like this may be a very dominant energy. Like, there's this man who's always been the man. Okay? And he done met a woman or another whoever who's also the man. But not the man. You know what I mean? Like, there should always be a balance of feminine and masculine energy, but I feel like this person is the man in their own world. And somebody tried it. I don't know. Y'all watch Capricorn's reading, because there was like somebody who was living a certain lifestyle too, and I feel like the feminine was influencing this one to, not influencing, but almost like inspiring somebody to look at shit in a different way. Because when that man said something about training me sexually, yeah, I can't even relate to that kind of shit. Like, why would I try to do that to you? Why would I be manipulative in that way? This is the part of our relationship that should be intimate and sacred, and that should mean more to you than a fucking game. The song that's playing right now is called One Up Love. I feel like somebody like has a and I get it. You know, life can wound us. A lot of people who had these soft and gentle hearts, somebody beat that shit out of them. Or at least they thought they did. You know what I mean? But it's still there. It's just up under all of this tough, ego-driven fantasy shit that we create to protect ourselves. And I get it. Like I said, I'm not going to be a victim of your shit and your unwillingness to address it properly and do the work. I'm not going to put myself in a position to be a victim anymore, okay? But I get it. Something like that, Aquarius? I don't know where this reading went, but we're going to pull advice. The point is, y'all love each other. There's a connection here. And I apologize. I love you. I want to see you. Can we hang out? Can we work together? I don't want this part of us to die. Because this part was pure. You brought out the part of me that was before I put that wall up. You made me want to get back in touch with that. And so that's why I don't want to heal, because you're making me want to get back on the right path. Oh. What does this mean? Let me see. Albatross. I don't know why I felt the need to look this up, but the white albatross meaning is a sign of luck in love. You will find your soulmate. If you are already in a relationship, it probably isn't all you have dreamed of, and you will meet someone with whom you will wish to spend your whole life with. Somebody was already in a relationship with somebody. And I feel like they met somebody else who maybe they didn't handle it right when they got in a relationship. Maybe they tried to juggle y'all. I don't know, honey. People do shit. You know, you do shit too, whatever. But somebody brought out that child. It's like, I don't want that to be over though. I don't want to lose that. That make me want to get back on my path to where I was supposed to be, kind of thing. So I'm seeing someone, hey, this could be, you know, this could be you, Aquarius. Apologizing to somebody. Hey, let's see if we can work this out. At least be friends, or somebody could also be inspired. Yes, that's what that is. I still wish for this connection, right? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to open up my feelings, right? Because I feel burdened by you moving on from this relationship, things like that. So I'm going to make peace with my devil energy, right? The things I've been holding on to. Because I want to be right for this. So somebody may even be seeking counseling or help or rehab or whatever, you know. And ain't nothing wrong with that, okay? Ain't no shame in getting your shit together. For the reasons why they keep doing people wrong, or being not so great to themselves, or getting messed up results, or feeling so emotionally repressed, whatever it is, I feel like somebody is actually gonna start doing the work, because they're starting to question why I've been so unhappy. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes people come into our lives and unintentionally, and they wake something up in us, and they make us look at this energy. You know what I mean? All roads lead back to us. So I feel like that's what somebody did, and it had to. I feel like this masculine, or whoever I'm talking about, had to lose in order to see this and be willing to address it. So maybe that's the advice here. All roads lead back to you. What does this person want to say to Aquarius before I forget? These readings been so long. But it's okay. Yeah, no one compares to you. It's really hard for this person to open up. Part of it is because of insecurities. I don't feel like I can reach your expectations. And I've always sort of been a finesser, like a surface. You know what I'm saying? Keep it cool, keep it light, keep it smooth, you know, keep it pushing. But really, and I act real, you know, aloof and everything like that. But I remember everything about the day, or about that conversation, or about that event, or whatever happened that made you look at me differently, and I hate myself for that. I'm reminded it. Like when I smell certain things, I remember you. I miss the feeling of having you next to me. I know I messed this up. I know I messed this up. When I listen to music, I think about you. It's like I never know if I'm gonna be able to have this chance again, something like that. Yes, they were more than a friend. I could have listened to other people who was hating on you, or, you know, been too worried about what other people think type shit. I should have just told you how much I mean to you, and now that you're rejecting me, it's making me really start to understand the connection, and it's making me want to desire you more. I don't feel like this person's intentions were really bad, but I just think that their execution could use some work. But just like you couldn't believe this person. It's like even what I see, I don't know if I can believe it. But definitely the things that you're saying, I don't know if I can believe you. So I just started giving you that same energy back. Can you forgive me? I'm going to leave you with this. I don't see no love lost, though. You know what I mean? On either side. Same as Capricorn. Life is sown with thorns. Sometimes they gotta hurt. It's sown with thorns, not flowers. You'll never get the same moment twice. And that's the part I feel like somebody, I think that's the lesson in all of this. It's like, what does RuPaul say? And don't fuck it up. Kind of thing. I think that was the lesson here. Child, we done messed up so many moments, but the thing about it is this place is infinite. Okay? There'll be more. There'll be more. And you get it right the next time. If you don't, it'll come back around again. But the main, oh, here's another part. If the person speaks less but speaks fast, they keep secrets. So if I had this moment back again, how would I have handled it? It had to hurt in order for me to learn that I need to take better advantage of the moments that I've been given. Something like that. Aquarius, like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.